Yeah, welcome to this class on Canva, and I'm glad to have you joining right now. This class is a two-part tutorial on Canva, and this is the first lesson, which is going to involve the introduction of the class. Now, I'm going to be using this whiteboard at the side as the whiteboard while I'll be using this other part to have the class. So this part will be the actual Canvas space, and while this part will be for the whiteboard. So I'm glad to welcome you again, and I'm glad that you're going to be learning that. Of course, the goal that I have for this class is, the following. My lesson goals include number one, uh, to introduce Canva, to introduce Canva to you, to introduce Canva basics specifically, to introduce Canva basics so that you can see it very well, to introduce Canva basics. Number two, to familiarize students with tools on Canva. That's the second goal that I have for both of the lesson one and the lesson two. Now, for this lesson, to familiarize you with Canva, and the third goal will be to produce Canva professionals uh, who can design just about anything. So these are the three goals we have. Let's jump in right now as we start the class for the session. First, the introduction is this. Now, what actually is Canva? Now, Canva is a design tool that makes, or should I say that is designed to make designs. Let's just make graphic designs easy. Now you should know this, that for every graphic designer, the first challenge that we face, please discard the background noise, all right, as we take these classes. Now, the first challenge, or the very important challenge that all graphic designers face, is the idea of having to get templates. Now, a template, normally in design, a template includes the following things: the color that you choose, the font types, the font size. These are the things that have to do with the template shape, shape, distortions, uh, and other placements. Now, as a graphic designer, these are the challenges that you face. You have a challenge of templates, and you face this challenge when you're using CorelDRAW, Photoshop, Adobe XD, and every other design tools. For me, what I usually do is that I used to have to go to Google. I search the pictures that I want to use. Then Google gives me other people's jobs. What other people have designed in that area. Then I use the idea or get to generate a template for what I want to use. So I get the template from there and then design on what I want to do. Now that tool or that process is long. Now with Canva, you always have access to, let me just say thousands. You have access to thousands of templates. So with Canva, you don't need to worry about templates for your designs. All you have to do is just to pick, or let's say drag and drop. That's it. That's the major work that you have to do in Canva. You just drag and drop. So all we're trying to do now is to expose you to that tool, or what you need to be able to do your drag and drops in Canva. Now, first, let's learn some simple, or let's call them general general design rules, which cut across every country, every all types of design that you may have in mind. You can apply these rules. Number one, uh, do not use more than um, two fonts for a single design. Now, these tools are quite important. Don't use more than two fonts for your single design. Number two, um, your colors must agree. Your colors must agree. Now, your colors must agree means that you don't want to use conflicting colors. It's just like people dressing as well. You have people dress. You have someone wearing white and then a white shirt, blue trousers and all that kind of stuff. Your colors must agree in what you do. In your graphics, the design, you don't want your colors that conflict. Now, what do I mean by colors agreeing? Don't forget that this is the introductory part, so we are taking it bit by bit as you've been introduced to the idea. Now, what do I mean by colors must agree? Now, look at this design. Look at this design here. I want you to imagine the fact that this design, as is trying to load. Actually, I'm trying to load it better. That design has some tools on it. Now, those colors, if you're using the logo in a design that has, say, that has a yellow design. Now, that yellow design, that yellow logo, that color that is dominant in that logo, you should find other items in that design that will also have yellow in them. For instance, look at this design here, right here. You have yellow up there, you have yellow at the right hand, yellow at the bottom, and then you have yellow on the left. Now, you see the way they place the colors. That is how your colors must agree. Your colors have to agree. If your colors don't agree, it makes your design to be conflicting. Now look at this other design here. Can you see the agreement of the color? Look at the dominant of gold. Then the letter is also in in gold. Then the in text, the in color for that circle is also in gold. The text is also in gold. You see the agreement of the colors. Your colors have to agree in design. Now, these are just basic things in design. These are basic rules in design. Now, this introductory class is going to end now. But before it ends, I'm going to introduce you to the Canva app itself. I will encourage you to please go and open your account with Canva. It's quite free. You could do it. You could complete your account opening in a few minutes, and you'll be done with that. Now, when you land on Canva, the basic things are this is what you're going to see on your mobile phone. Uh, if it's a desktop, it should be a little bit different, but this is how the mobile view looks like. Once you land on it, what can you definitely do on Canva? I'll just introduce you um, to that. Now, the following can, can be done on Canva. Number one, you can get design templates from the search box. And to get that, all you have to do is to click on this search your content on Canva. Once you want to search the content, I always advise that you use just one word. Now, Canva already has a lot of templates that you can use. Now, what is the idea? There are ready-made templates that you can just edit on Canva. Those ready-made templates are there for you. So all you're doing in Canva is just to pick a particular template and then you edit it into your own. Number two, the following things are you can get a design template. Okay, let's get a template now. Let's say I'm searching. I want to search for. Let's say I'm searching. Banking. Right? Let's say I search for banking. I want you to wait until I want you to see the kinds of templates that Canva already has that have to do with something on banking, banking finance, or anything in that regard. Now you'll see those templates. All you have to do in Canva is just to pick a template that you like, edit it to what you want, put in your details, and then change the picture, change the colors, and that's how it goes. So you can get template ideas from the search box in this. And number two things is that you can easily import your own logo or own design items from Canva. You can easily import your own logo on Canva. You can also look at it. These are all the designs that I have here on banking, the after banking, see financial services, and then of course on Canva, anyone that you see that has the logo of money means that they are paid. They are for their premium uses. But there are also lots of designs that you could have access to the template. So assuming I want to use this now, I just click on it and then I can change the name. I could import my logo, my firm's logo. I could change it to anything I want at all. That is how it goes on Canva. You can easily import your logo, import your own logo and other design through the uh, upload tool, which I'm going to introduce you to in the next class. Now, you can easily do that. You can just, impute that very easily. It doesn't take time at all to do that. And I'm going to share an exciting things for you. Maybe let me just put that to the next class. But for this first introductory class, you're free to drop your questions, and I'll be glad to attend to them. This is going to be the end of this first lesson. Now you've been introduced to Canva